This is an ABC News special report. Now reporting, George Stephanopoulos.
Good morning. We are coming on the air because there has been a major train derailment south of Seattle, about 40 miles south of Seattle. Amtrak train 501 derailed in Washington State. You see that car right there. It is derailed right onto the Interstate 5, the main artery connecting California to Washington State. Traffic has been stopped in both directions. This is a major incident. I want to go straight to our correspondent, Matt Gutman, on the phone. Matt, what do we know?
George, we know that it seems to be a significant incident, as you mentioned. Local affiliates showing numerous ambulances and medical personnel rushing to the scene. As you mentioned, I-5 continues to be shut down, certainly in the southbound lane. And these images we see of this train car, at least one hanging, dangling over this bridge, are certainly concerning. Now, the Pierce County Sheriff says they are rushing to the scene. There are many personnel there trying to tend to the wounded. There are casualties. And in addition to that picture we see of that one car dangling over the overpass, there are other cars that appear to be derailed. Unclear where the injuries are, George, or the significance of these casualties at this event.
There were 75 people on the car, we were told. And I want to go to our transportation correspondent, David Curley, as well. And David, this was the inaugural run of Amtrak 501?
Yeah, this is a very popular route, George, along the corridor, basically. I-5 and Amtrak kind of run this north-south route between Vancouver, Seattle, and Portland. A lot of traffic in this area, and it's unclear. This is supposedly a new locomotive. I'm not sure if it's the inaugural trip, George. And it's clear at this point whether this train potentially derailed by itself or did it hit something? And we've seen crashes like that in the past where at a crossing, a train has run into a truck or a vehicle crossing that crossing. We've also seen speed be an issue in the Philadelphia accident. So very early to know exactly what has happened with this Amtrak train. But to see a car like that hanging over the bridge onto one of the busiest pieces of interstate in the Northwest is quite dramatic. Yeah,
traffic now backed up 3 miles in either direction. And David, as you say, this is a major, major artery.
Yes, and most of the traffic in that part of our country in the Northwest is this north-south corridor of I-5, the trains that are going to go either all the way down into California, up into Vancouver, BC. This is the lifeline along the West Coast.
This was a